Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the DRMC. Hey, we've got our 2026 June Silver Speed Bracket today. We got some great matchups for you, but before we get into that, I just want to talk a little bit about some events we have coming up on the Versus side of things. Hey, tomorrow, right back here on this channel, we're going to be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and bringing you our Philly regional. That's going to be really, really great. You don't want to miss that. July 26th, we're going to be in Wilmington, North Carolina, for our beach regional hosted by our very own Fwubs. That's going to be awesome. And coming up in August on the 29th, our first ever international regional. We're going to be in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And that's going to be hosted by Leviticus. We've got some great events coming up, live events in our Versus side. You do not want to miss that. But hey, we've got more speed stuff to talk about today. My name's John Flindo. Here in the booth with me, we've got Prey, and we have a great first matchup here for you with our number one seed T Polnum versus our 8 seed Sergeant Saros. Prey, welcome in. What do you think about this matchup?
This one's going to be a fun one, and I'll tell you the reason why. Our main man, the mustache, our friendly neighborhood Pullman, last won in June of 2025. The person he beat to do that was Sergeant Saros. This one's going to be a good one. It's a year rematch in the making. So, yeah, I can't wait for this one.
Yeah, the year grudge match, and it's from finals to round one, and this is super exciting. Of course, T Pullman has won this tournament at least once. I think he's won a couple times. Sergeant Saros, 7-time silver runner-up. The most recent being a year ago, actually, and he had 4 consecutive runner-up finishes. So
always
he's
the bridesmaid.
Yeah, but never the bride. He's itching to get some revenge here on T Pullman and move on to round 2. But it's gonna be pretty crazy here. I'm so excited.
So am I. I really cannot wait for this, and it does look like we do have readies from both players. Is level block 4 through 7, first seed versus our 8 seed. Get your drinks in, folks. 3, 2, 1, pills for game 1 of this best of 3.
Insert Savage air horn here. Let's go. I like this. I like the starting board for Sarge. He's got some nice horizontal opportunities. The only really thing I don't like about it is he doesn't have much access to red. He is going to be working on building down to that, and you can see it kind of see him shaking his head. He knows he doesn't have any place to put red at the moment. And now we have on the left side of our screen T Pullman, and just noticing that we have a timer not start on Saros' side, so we will keep an eye on that if this gets super close.
Yeah, indeed. Saros working his board down quite well. Looking over at Pullman's board, I see a devoid of yellow for him, but he's evened it up again. Timer disparity right now. We will find that out when we get the chance. 5 on 5 and getting close to the end of this first level.
Yeah, I don't really like this in game for Pullman. He's got these horizontals set up, but now he's got the blue horizontal on the left ready to go. Just had to clear out the ones on the reds. It is going to be Sergeant Saros first on your screens at 0 seconds. But T Pullman, that misdrop hurts. Gonna have to suffer this drop time.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it went one not far enough over, and yeah, had to pay the price a little bit for that one. He is into this level 5. A double blue would be incredibly nice, but I think that's another little. This is not looking great.
He's got an opportunity to get out of this. Double yellow would be absolutely fantastic for him, or a couple that works too. There you go.
That works.
Now he's just got a little bit of blue or yellow garbage in his column 3. But peek over at Sergeant Saros here. He's having a really solid level 5. Basically no garbage. I'd like to see him clear out this red and open up the horizontal blue at the bottom. Looks like he's just going to go vertically though. Perfectly fine. And if he can get the blues, then he's going to be out of here.
I like what Pullman has done. He's managed to clear up the garbage that he had incredibly well. He's now on a sort of free and clear board, apart from the one blue virus, but he's opened up the horizontal for that as Sergeant Saros is out into level 6 first at time to be determined.
Yes, 404 time not found here for Sergeant Saros. T. Pullman just waiting for this final blue. There it is, out at a 252. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. But we've got I'm guessing we've got a really close match here. A lot of red on this board for Sergeant Saros. And all his blues are kind of punched up over on the left side. In fact, he's only got 2 left. Fortunately, they are situated in a way where he could sandwich a couple pills in there, or one if he gets double blue even, and clear those out together, but he's got to get some red help.
Yeah, Pullman is starting to really step on the gas here. Because again, right now, of course, we don't know if he's playing behind. Well, he is playing behind, but in timer wise, we aren't currently aware of it. But he is doing some great work here, great horizontal there. But I like what he's got on the rest of his board, Flindo.
Yeah, just a lot of yellow here, really, for T. Pullman, but pretty nice little barrage of yellows that he was getting. So that's helped him out a lot, but he's going to need more and more yellows. And speaking of more and more of the same color, Sergeant Saros has got to have more and more red, has been getting it. Now just needs 3 more. He does not want to see any more of these blue yellows. There he goes, out at a time, one of the times of all time. And it's just going to be something that we're going to have to figure out here in post. And I really like what Pullman's got set up here. Oh, he didn't go for the L. It would have been a tricky tuck though, so I don't blame him. He's got to be out at 429.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping he would have gone for the L there as well, because that would have been really nice to see. But the way he took it is perfectly fine as well. And looking into this, he's only about 7 viruses behind at this point. And oh, does he go for it? Oh, he does, and he gets it as well. Lovely.
Nice. Now, a lot of blue here for Sergeant Saros, a lot of red for T. Pullman. This is one of one of those stories of who's just gonna get the color that they need first. And Sergeant Saros is just doing a really good job tearing this down piece by piece.
Look at the stairway that Saros kind of has on the right side of his board. That could really help him, actually. And it's actually kind of working out for him quite nicely as well here. He's down to 6, getting very close to the end of this. It looks like he's going to horizontal out the blue right at the very bottom. And that's his signal for just that. He's going to get this drop clear. He only needs a handful of yellows. And he will be out first, and then we'll just need to check the time, but I think he might be clear as he is out of level 7 first. But let's just see where Pullman ends up here. He's currently about to eclipse 6 minutes.
Yeah, I feel it's Sarge we can probably say that Sarge has got it, but we will make sure that is confirmed. I'm sure our judges are already on that. 608.
So we will just double check the timing, but I mean, Flindo, I'm fairly certain that we can say that we think that it's going the way of Saros here.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
So we'll just get confirmation from the Dave.
I know when we had a refresh on T. Pullman's side, he was about 30 seconds in.
otherwise, a really nice first game.
All right, looks like Saros's timer's working now.
My capture didn't get the first 20 seconds of Pullman's stream, and Sergeant didn't start his timer. Oh.
Yeah, so I think we can just go ahead. Yeah, and we have
Yeah.
saying in chat that I believe Sergeant Saros won that, and T Pullman is saying let's go with that. So that is going to be a crown for Sergeant Saros, as you see on our screen. T Pullman throwing down the gauntlet in our chat. But we'll get our players reset and we'll go on to game 2.
Love this between these two. Yeah. So first game, Saros. Pullman needs both these games to keep his tournament hopes alive against Saros, and a win here for Saros might give the momentum Saros needs.
Yeah, that would be a
to
huge
push through.
upset.
Yeah, it would be a huge upset and such a momentum builder for Saros if he gets it.
Yeah, because Saros. So here's looking at their qualifying scores. Saros had a 1403, and T Pullman had a 1607. Shout outs to Jamestown.
Both players are ready. Time to get into game 2. 3, 2, 1. Pills. Game 2 begins. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam.
Oh, I do not like this board for Sergeant Saros.
Wow, that is board of a century. That is.
I would love to see a double red for him, like right now, and take out that 4 through 7, and just be able to start working on these blues underneath. But peeking over at T Pullman, there's the double red that Sergeant Saros needs, but his board isn't great either.
Yeah, RNG decided, yeah, let's not be too nice on this one. Love that L clear from Pullman actually there. That was fantastic play into a drop horizontal there at the bottom. Pullman is working this really nicely. It looks like he's going to build up to horizontal out the yellow there as well. Gets that done, and he is out. 48-second level 4.
Yeah. T Pullman showing me the business. I hated that board, and he's like, submit it. Let's go.
I mean, he did say in chat he'll take the next 2 boards easy.
Yeah, we'll see if he is able to do that. Sergeant Saros really just needing red. His entire top line, except for that one blue in column 6, is red, and he's forced to take this drop time. You hate to see it for him, especially after that first game that he had.
Yeah, the dock is, well, I said dock, but the game is just not being nice for Saros here whatsoever. Pullman is very close to actually getting out of his level 5. I think he might do a really nice horizontal combo, and it looks like he's going to do just that. Oh, but okay, it's fine. He redeemed at the end there. Oh, he's going to get out as well. This is a sub 2 minute 4 and 5.
Yeah, 152 for T Pullman here.
Lord.
And Sergeant Saros finally getting out at about a 203. Is being lapped at the moment. But anything can and probably will happen in this game. I love that clear there from T Pullman, but he's a little bit garbaged up here. So we'll have to see how he's gonna navigate through this.
Like that.
I really like this board. I really like this board for Sergeant Saros. Much more open, much more free than his level 4 was.
He kind of needs it as well after that level 4, because that level 4 hurt. I think all the Dr. Mario players just hurt upon seeing that board.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them either. Saros is down to 9 on this level 5, but Pullman is down to 10 on this level 6. Firm advantage towards Pullman here after the barn burner that was his levels 4 and 5.
Yeah, and a nice sweet tea there also from T. Pullman. Shout outs to Wilford Brimley. God rest his soul. We miss you, buddy. But now just needing some blues for both players. Sarge gonna get the horizontal blue at a 319. And
I wasn't expecting the Wilford Brimley there. I wasn't expecting it.
and we got Prey dying over here in chat. Uh, just waiting for those blues for T. Pullman. Here we go at a 336. He is out. A 21 virus advantage for him at the moment, and a lot of yellow and blue here at the start out with at the top, not to top out. We don't want to top out for either one of our players.
No, but look at the board on Pullman's side as well. It's really quite nicely structured. You'll have basically color access to most things apart from now because he's lost all color access. But he's making really nice work of this to drop things down. Meanwhile, on Saros' side of things, Saros is down to 14 viruses left on this level 6. And what do you see?
Oh, a huge miss drop in column 6 for T. Pullman. You see that blue red
Oh
there.
yeah.
And he felt it on his face, and I felt it in my soul for him. Maybe this will give Sergeant Saros a little chance to get back in this. He's just got to clear out these couple blues. Had an opportunity actually to make a T out of it, but didn't go for it. And can't say that I blame him because he was really dependent on blues either way, but he was going to be dependent on some fancy little tucks as well. He's going to be out at 459. Sergeant Saros has thrown in the towel.
Yeah.
It looks like he's reset his timer, and yeah.
That
That doesn't matter because Pullman finished anyway. Wait, no.
502 out of the level block. If there's any way to get through that, and that is a PB for Pullman by 25 seconds.
Wow. That I'm pretty sure that is a hot time as well.
Oh,
Let me
it will
just
be.
get this real quick. That is the number 5 hot time. Congratulations, T. Pullman. You're in the top 5 now. Joining Luke, Ook, and Resumatic, and forcing Ramsey Fox with a 507 out to number 6.
Incredible work.
But you know what? At the same time, if you're Sarge, if you're gonna have a bad seed, do it when somebody sets the number 5 hot time.
Yeah, that's what was that's one way too, because you're just like, you know what? Fair. Not even gonna play. Not even gonna worry. So we feed the crows on our first game of the night as we move into our deciding game of this first match.
And here we go. 3, 2, 1 pills.
Bam. That's all you get. You get one. Straight out the blocks we go. And looking at the boards here, not overly bad. A much better one for Saros in the beginning here.
Yeah, I really like this board for Saros. And really excellent RNG to go with it too.
And yellow's gone.
Double red. Yeah, yellow's gone, so he doesn't want to see yellow. But he's really not seeing much yellow at all, which is the good news for him. This RNG is so good. Look over at T. Pullman. Look how much blue he has on this board.
He's blue. Dabba dee. Dabba die. Saros only needing a handful of reds to get out of this first level block. Oh, double red would have been so nice there, but doesn't get it. So he's got 1 red. He'll have 2 reds. He'll have 3 reds. And at a minute and a second, he'll be out of this level 4 and into 5 with T. Pullman behind him. But not by Mo. Oh, I see what Pullman's doing. I got kind of worried there for a second.
Yeah, we definitely had some Dr. Mario 101 there from Sergeant Saros. And this is Dr. Mario like 301 from T Pullman with that huge combo. He's out at about a 121, I think it was. And oh, look at this double blue for Sergeant Saros.
Oh, and he does
Nice
go
tuck
for it
into
as
a really
well.
long vertical.
Love that. Really, really love that. He is down to 12 viruses as Pullman is on 19 in this. And a double yellow again would be kind of... Never mind.
Ooh, I like what Pullman did there, tucking that red blue and gets that drop clear into another sweet tea there. Leads him with a little bit of garbage in column 7. Not going to be a big deal though, because the way those viruses are set up, he can take those horizontally, and it's just going to be a little bit of drop time. It's not really not a big deal for him at all.
No, Saros gets down to 2 viruses left, and he's needing reds, but however, he is not getting them. Does he? Yeah, he does prioritize the top red first. He's down to 1 red half left. He is out of 5 at 224 into level 6. Pullman playing catch up again.
Yeah, and he would like to see some catch up here. As much red as he needs. Oh, this double blue, beautiful. Oh, now he had the opportunity. He had the opportunity to stack those reds on top and tuck the blue under and get him out 1 pill earlier. But as it stands, he is now out joining Sergeant Saros in level 6, and it's only a 4 virus difference here.
Pullman taking the route to try and get rid of some garbage, and he does so. So he's back to a normalized board. He is on 21 to Saros' 18. A little bit of a catch up here now, and it's working in his favor. He is caught up by two viruses just within. So this is going to get a little bit close towards the end of this game, I feel, Flindo.
Yeah, Saros has got to hope for some yellow help here. PDQ, actually, so does T Pullman. Now they peek back over at his board. Both players' entire top line, except for like 1 virus, is yellow, and this is so interesting. Who's gonna get the yellows first?
I don't know, but Sarge is currently getting blue rushed a little bit here. I mean, that's one heck of a sweet tea to do. There. Oh, but he doesn't go for the horizontal and the yellows on the bottom. Interesting. He's just going to stack it vertically. But that, unfortunately, has allowed Pullman to come back into it.
Oh no, Sergeant! Sergeant tops out.
Oh,
and
no!
I think he's just, he is starting over. But no, he's done.
No, he's surrendered.
No.
Oh no!
So T Pullman still has to finish this out, but yeah, and there's the white flag. You hate to see it. Oh man. What a way to end this one out.
You hate to see it. You really, really do hate to see it. And Pullman is making not overzealous mistakes, but it's ones that are leaving garbage in areas, but he's being able to clear them in a way that is quick and efficient, which is always great when you have made said mistakes. But again, he has to complete this level 7.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, I love this.
Yes.
Boom, boom, boom. We love that.
You love to see it. And yeah, wow, what a level here for T Pullman. The stuff he's putting together is just, it's beautiful to see. And would love to see him, go for this yellow here to clear it out horizontally. He's gonna have to clear out this red now, horizontally. And you see he's got the setups. It's going to drop down once he gets a couple more reds here in columns 6 and column 7. And look at that double red to close it out at a 545. What RNG.
Wow. Incredible play as Pullman takes the second crown and moves on to our semifinals. Oh, you hate to see it, Flindo.
Yeah. And shout outs to Sergeant Saros for a really, really well fought out battle. Just that top out was just unfortunate. But hey, we've got a couple more round 1 matches for you. Stay tuned. This is the DRMC.
Welcome back to the DRMC. Time for our next matchup in round number 1 between William and Texas, our 4th seed, and LC30, our 5th seed. And let me tell you something, there ain't no party like a British booth party, as the Brits have taken over the booth. It's our turn, Prey, here for this game.
Yeah, this match is gonna be fire. I can already feel it. It's gonna be a hot one for sure, as both of our players here, William in Texas and Elsie, both got PBs in their qualifying scores this month. For Elsie, this is her second ever tournament in Speed. We know her as one of the captains in team battles. She takes part in a lot of the versus side of things, but it is really good to see her in the Speed tournaments as well, trying to hone her skills in both sides of the game. And we know William as well as both a speed and a versus player too. So it's fun to see how these two will collide in the speed bracket. It's going to be exciting to see.
Yeah, sometimes the versus play style does make its appearance in Speed, but can sometimes be to a betterment or a detriment at some time during, dependent on where they are. As both players are ready, levels 4 through 7. And it's time in 3, in 2, in 1. It's Pills for our second game of the night.
Ooh, already. I take one look at William's board and I kind of like the look of it. There is a lot of potential for some nice quick drop clears, providing the RNG works in his favor. Meanwhile, taking a look at Elsa's board, I can see that I think she might be trying to set up some. Okay, maybe not. I thought she was going to make some kind of an L clear with the blues and the reds in the center, but has opted against that.
Yeah, but it's still making nice work of the board, but a lot of columns have been left completely barren. Could potentially use them as garbage columns if needed. Oh, I see what she's doing. That's going to be quite nice if that pays off. A great fat log down the bottom of the board for William in Texas. And the one thing I will say about William in Texas, I've seen nothing but improvements from him in the course of his bracket play, and it's just been great to watch.
Oh, absolutely. He has been making, as you say, improvements in leaps and bounds throughout his Dr. Mario Speed career. It's been really nice to see how his play improves month on month.
It was great.
Very nice prioritization
from
as you said.
William.
Yeah, both out within a few seconds of each other. So Else has a little bit of catching up, but not by much. Already there's. Looking at the boards, Elsie's board, there is a lot of blue on toward the top line of her level 5.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about it.
I don't particularly like it. But again, it all depends on what the doc comes out with. Oh, I would have been tempted to throw away that red blue after seeing the double blue in the box to potentially horizontal. But hey, drop horizontal there for William in Texas, and a lightning bolt there as well. He's making some incredible work of his board here. He's down to 12. Elsie is down to 15. So still quite close here in level 5.
Yeah, incredibly close. And I'm really liking the same with the previous level. William in Texas is making some really good choices with prioritization of pills, trying to make use of every pill half, which is really what you should try and do. That is what a lot of the top players in the speed game know how to do, and seeing him be able to do it as well is really encouraging to see.
I really like what he's setting up here as well, but he's blocked it off. And he's opened it back up again. I'm going to shut up. He's still setting up for it. He needs a, he would love, go on, do it. Oh, do it one time. Yes.
There we go.
There we go. He's down to a handful of blues, and he'll be out of this level 5, and he gets it 303 into level number 6. Elsie currently has a little bit of a traffic light situation, but right now the roadworks have stopped.
Yeah, Else is working up toward these clears. I think she might be trying to. Okay, never mind. Opting
Love
to just
that.
take them in singles. It looked as if she might have been taking them as a fat log initially, but the pills didn't quite work out for that. So taking them in singles is a really smart thing to do.
About 331 out of level 5 into level 6 for Elsie. And yellow, lots of yellow I see on William's board here. Great cross clear to remove some of that, but he's kind of a little bit garbaged up in the mid board.
Yeah, and meanwhile, looking over at Elsie's board, she has a lot of reds and yellows in the center of the board, and she had some at the top line as well, but she is making quick work trying to clear all of that out. It seems to be that all she needs right now are reds and yellows, and thankfully she is getting quite a few of them
Doc's being nice.
for once.
Oh, and she's doing the thing. She's setting up for this, and it
Oh,
works out
lovely.
perfectly in her favor as well. No garbage to speak of for her in this current point in time, and she's evened up the game and now actually taking the lead. Kinda, maybe.
Yeah,
Never mind.
I'd say you can't really say who has the lead at this point because it's so close. It's so incredibly close how these two are playing, and it goes one way 1 minute and then 1 second, and then the next second someone else is ahead, and you can never really say for certain right up until the end of the game. I think at this point.
Love what Elsie's doing here. I will say that, and looking over at William and Texas board, he's all on that left hand side, and he's gonna get that and drop. He only needs a handful of reds, he'll be out, and Elsie only needs a handful of blues, and it's gonna be William and Texas first, followed by Elsie at the same time. We got a game going into the final level.
Indeed. Look at Elsie getting the perfect kind of blues and then reds and then a red blue just to clear out a couple of viruses right on her top line to try and open things up. Meanwhile, looking over at William in Texas, I initially thought he might have tried to take the vertical in column 2 with the double blue, but opting not to take that and using the blue yellows that he's getting now to clear it instead, which is a very good prioritization there. Oh my goodness, what is Elsie setting up? I see some kind of big combo that's cooking up right here, and I'm excited to see how this plays out, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know whether I personally don't know whether I'm seeing a column or whether I'm seeing a bit of garbage building up here. I think this is okay. Yeah, it was a garbage clear up. Oh, you could have undertook that for a good L clear, but didn't take it. Elsie down to 19. William and Texas down to 9. William and Texas firmly in control of this. He doesn't go for the swim on that final yellow. He could have potentially had the chance to do it. He's going to take the drop. He only needs some red, some yellow. So he needs colors. He just needs colors at this point. He's down to a handful of reds. He's going to take... Okay, elects to not drill down, but that was probably the right decision for him. He's a handful of reds. Elsie's down to 14. William in Texas only has 2 left. There's 1, gets a double red, and needs 1 more red to be out.
Come on, Doc.
Please.
Oh
but
my
the drop
God.
time.
Oh my
The
goodness.
drop time will be out in 7 minutes, and Elsie's timer has already eclipsed, which means William in Texas takes the first crown of this game in tremendous fashion.
But that was an incredibly close match, the incredibly close game all throughout. I can't wait to see what happens in the next crown. It's if that's anything to go off, I think we may well have a decider on our hands eventually.
We've already had one tonight, so we may as well get them all. All deciders. All go to 3. More Dr. Mario for everyone. That's what we want.
Give us all the Dr. Mario we can muster. Give it all to us.
And Elsie finishes out at 7 minutes 41 and 42 milliseconds. Pinpoint accuracy. Yeah, and Elsie made a fat log to get out of the level as well. So first crown goes William in Texas' way. Elsie needs to reverse sweep to come back and go on to the next round. Tournament life in the balance here.
Yeah. Elsie really got to show us what she's made of if she hopes to claw back from this. But I imagine William is wanting to continue on with this trajectory. So we're
Was
just
that
waiting on readies from both.
Was that clawback a sort of calling to the cat on screen?
It wasn't intended, but let's say it is now.
3 to 1 pills, by the way, for game number 2. And oh yeah, kind of really like some of these boards, and by some I mean both.
Lots of double potential on the side of William in Texas. I'm seeing he's now getting a red rush, opting to use a double red to clear the red beneath all of those that yellow stack in column 3, which was very smart to do. But oh my goodness, look at Elsie's board. It is just being deleted in very quick fashion.
Who gave Elsie Betty's flamethrower? Can we give it back to her, please? She is absolutely ripping through this board, down to 5. William in Texas down to 6, but William, unfortunately, doesn't have any red to speak of. Oh, and he misflipped the pill at the bottom there. Felician, I was hoping to go the other way, but he's getting the pills to help him out here. And there's the double blue, and there's a single blue to finish out. Minute 4 is first out into his next level of the 5th variety. And
Yeah,
Elsie's
meanwhile,
just catching up.
Yeah, Elsie just needing just one more red pill half, and there she goes out at a 121 into her level 5. That was an unfortunate bout of poor blue RNG, I would say, on the side of Else at the end of that level 4. It's quite unfortunate, considering how supposedly rare blue tends to be. It always appears at the worst time. What do you see?
I'm looking at Elsie's board, and it's just a couple of misflips causing time to clear, basically, on her side of things. She is clearing as quickly as she can. That's going to be quite nice and helps her out in a very nice way. She's at 20. Meanwhile, William in Texas, look at this. He is just making incredible work of this board. Doesn't elect to go for the yellow down at the bottom side of the board, but will elect to take the drop time here. He's down to 2. Now down to 1. And that will be him out of 5 at 222 into level 6.
Oof.
As Elsie's making great work of that board, actually. That was incredible.
Yeah, there was a moment where she had the option to clear the 2 reds that are slightly separate in column 2 with a double red, but she didn't opt to take it. I'm not entirely sure why, but maybe she saw something that we didn't. And, that happens all the time. But she is into her level 6. Exactly. But she is out into her level 6 at about 246. So not a bad time at all. Got to kind of get her skates on in order to catch up with William in Texas, though, who is well, actually it seems she's done just that, because the virus difference is only 1. Now it's even.
Yeah, like she's been making incredible work of the start of this board. Whether RNG is going to be nice enough to stay with her until the end of this level is a different thing entirely. Only a handful of yellows, not any true access just now to them, but is making it work where it counts. She's down to 10. Williams into 12, now 11 viruses, and I think he tried to swim that round. I kind of see what he's doing. Yeah, he is going for it as well. Look at this from William in Texas on the left side of his board. Brilliant clear down.
Yep. Beautiful drop clear, just a lovely cascade going down on the left hand side of his board that William in Texas just did. Very, very nice to see. Meanwhile, William down to 5, Else at 8 viruses left, trying to work out. It looks as if she's kind of formed a bit of an umbrella situation in the 2nd and 3rd column of her board, but I can see she's also setting up a nice horizontal stretching all the way along for the yellows at the bottom of the board there. There we go. Nice and clear. looking to. Oh, that I'm intrigued by why she did that specifically, but I'm thinking she was trying to avoid more drop time if possible. But William in Texas out into his level 7 at about a 4:32. Meanwhile, Elsie just a handful of seconds behind.
Oh, and didn't
Oh,
get the pill put over, but gets it cleared quickly enough. Only one pill half left, and she'll be into this level 7. And she is now. It is only 4 viruses in it. So this
mm.
still can be quite a close game between the two.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I much prefer Elsie's level 7 to Williams. And look at this, making the nice
Oh,
tea,
what
looking in
vision!
the pill bottle, looking at the pill bottle, seeing what the next box would have, and seeing the two double yellows right next to each other and opting to do that was very smart play, very heads up play from Elsie. They're very, very smart. And
Fantastic
she is
vision.
just and she is a little bit behind, so she has got to if she wants to make good headway, she needs to do it now as
She's just making
William in
great
Texas has been
plays.
speeding through.
Yeah, she's making great plays, but needs to realize that at this point, time's not on her side. She's down to 14. Williams down to 8. Make that 7 now, and it's slowly becoming lesser and lesser. He's going to be down to 4, only needing yellows to speak of. Gets 1, needs a double yellow or two halves of the yellow variety. He gets 1,
There's
and
one.
he gets another one. He's at a 6:07. Time already elapsed, and William in Texas will move on to the next round.
Yeah, William in Texas will go on to face, I believe it's T. Pullman, who won in the previous match against Sergeant Seros. Brilliant match. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to go back and check that out if you haven't already. But Elsie, wonderful job. You played excellently as well, and we hope to see you again in the later tournaments this year.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit of a change to the schedule coming up with a late dropout, which means we're going to move on to our final match of round 1 just after this. So don't go anywhere, because this is the DRMC.
Welcome to the next match of DRMC Speed Monthly Silver Bracket. I am Gridley, and I'm happy to present to you our first round match between second seed Larva and number 7 seed Sportsy. They have historically played before. Of course, you all know Larva and Sportsy, so there's no new information there. And one time there's been a victory for Sportsy, so let's see if we can see 2 more. Good luck to both players. I am joined by my very good friend, Ook the Librarian. Ook, what do you have to say?
Hey, Ridley. Yeah, just looking through what both players been able to do. This year, Sportsy, I believe this will make, yeah, his third tournament. Same for Larva. So both of them are now eligible for this year-end tournament this year, which is great. We love having as many people as we can show up in those tournaments. But oh no, this is only Larva second. See, this is what happens when you're not prepared. But yeah, we're excited to see this one, and like you said, Sportsy does have 1 crown off of Larva in 2 attempts, so gonna try to double up on that. Larva's gonna do her darndest to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, and it looks like players are ready. So we're gonna count this in 3, 2, 1. Pills.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew.
Ooh, double pills for both, and not really as usable for Larva as it was for Sportsy. That's not what she wanted to see in the first pill that she got. And I like some of these interesting tucks that we're seeing from Sportsy. He's gonna go ahead and make a nice little tuck drop there, and I like these setups. Meanwhile, Larva is in the lead here and doing really good straightforward plays. They're good.
Yeah, keeping it tight, and very early on,
Nice.
Larva got a lot of low drop time clears, so she has now pulled away just a little bit. But Sportsy's got plenty of good setups. All right, he'll be fine. Keeping it close, 8-7. I love it. Let's go.
Yep, there's an L clear from Larva, exactly what she wanted to do. Trust me, I know. That was my takeaway from my interview with Larva, was she likes the L clears, and she's going to be done in just a smidge over a minute, minute 3.
Very nice.
Really
Day.
good time for her. Sportsy needing to get rid of this yellow, and then yeah, gonna have to take it vertically so that he can get this blue knocked out safely, but not gonna be too far
Oh,
behind.
Yep.
Pretty
Oh,
good
good
clear there.
undertuck. Yeah, that worked out just fine. I think he wants to clear the yellow first. Well, okay. I thought he was gonna save the drop time on that high one, but there it is, out at a 137. 10 viruses behind, completely doable. We got
Oh yeah,
3 more
definitely.
bottles to go.
Yeah, Larva though with some good plays here, and I like this undertuck. Of course, Larva generally splits her time between gold and silver, has been spending a lot more time in our main bracket of late, and definitely plays like it.
Is this
Somebody
a
that we're
sign?
used to seeing. What's that?
Is this a sign of an expanding player base? Are we getting more
Oh,
players?
oh, definitely.
Good. Always
Definitely.
good to hear.
And
Yeah,
you know,
Larva.
being married to her coach probably didn't hurt anything at all.
Oh, well, you know. She
Well,
she set this ending up nicely, and now just waiting for the pills to show up. There finishes 235. Sportsy's only 8 back. As long as the doctor provides, setting
yep,
up for
and
this
oh,
horizontal blue.
yep, gonna get it as well. Well, he was setting it up both ways. It's a
Yeah,
good strategy to have. It just he had to make a call one way or the other, and finally did.
yeah. I like the way he went ahead and vertical stacked that because it wasn't going to cost him anything with the blue falling down the side. And now he's looking for mostly blue. Nice no drop time clears here. And now 3 reds.
Yep. Meanwhile, over on Larva's side, a lot of blue on this top line, but that double is going to get rid of a lot of it. And she's still getting blue pill halves, just doesn't really have the placements that she would like for all of the options that she's got. So, you know, it's weird to say it, but she's got a lot of blue and not a lot of places to put blue.
The double blues and the double yellows were helping there for a little bit. It's cleaned up significantly since you started describing her board. So maybe the doctor is providing for Larva right now. Sportsy is 13 behind. We still have another bottle after this. Plenty of time.
Oh yeah, and the way those blues are set up over on the left, you know, he's looking at a horizontal. I was going to say he's looking at some really good options there, but chose a slightly different path, and this one's going to be a nice clear though, as Sportsy with some choices here as Larva gets into her level 7.
Players a lot of time look towards the bottom of the bottle once they have access. Just hoping to reduce drop time as much as they can, and both players are showing how that's valuable.
Yeah, it's a very frank centered style. One of his things that he would say is that he tries to clear out the bottom of the board when he can so that he doesn't screw it up later. Sound advice, if you ask me.
Absolutely. Okay, Sportsy at 457. We're 17 viruses. Okay, didn't lose much time on that one. But Larva's board looks pretty clean. I think Sportsy can bring this back. Let's go, bud.
Yeah, it's going to be a tall order for Sportsy, especially with blue reds coming in. Not the color combination he needs. In fact, none of the pills that he's getting are the exact color combination he would like to see.
Yeah.
And that is going to make his life a little more difficult. For Larva, she just needs red. And she's now just focusing on reducing her drop time, making sure that when she does get the reds, she can get immediately into the next pill. And with 2 more reds, she will be out at a 542.
542. Very nicely played, Larva. Good game. And Sportsy, good game as well. Didn't lose much ground on those last 2 bottles at all. So yeah, he's playing great.
Oh yeah, definitely. When you're playing a player like Larva in a silver bracket, you know, you don't
Can be a
you
little
don't take a
intimidating.
loss as yeah, you don't take a loss as guaranteed, but you're also sitting there going, you know what? I didn't get lapped, and that's a good thing. Like, you have to
Absolutely.
take those wins
Absolutely.
because she is a multiple time champion in this level block.
4 through 7. Yeah, great match. Sportsy looks like he's planning on just finishing this out to get a time. He's still sub 7,
Yes, indeedy.
which means that Larva was really plowing through the viruses.
Yep. I just looked it up. Larva has 4 silver championships under her belt, so
Whew.
that is a lot more than 0.
Is that going back to
That's all time.
2024, I think? Maybe?
Possibly earlier than that. I'd have to look.
Don't do it now. We'll save it for later when we write the book. Okay, do we have? I'm just seeing if we have player readies. Let's go, Sportsy.
checked
Bring
it.
us some more crowns.
2022. Larva got her first silver championship in 2022, just a little over a year after we started having them.
Awesome. I love it.
Or no, actually the first year we started having them. A little lore drop for you folks.
Okay, here we go. Players are ready. 3, 2, 1. Pills.
Love the first pills on Larva's board. See if Sportsy gets as lucky.
I wonder if they're okay. There he goes. So we got a 10, 11 second difference on the timers. No big deal.
I don't hate this pill selection either.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quite as optimal as Larva's was, but you know what? the triple setup on the right hand side is always going to make me smile.
Oh yeah.
There it is. All right, Larva taking her time. She wants a yellow red over on that left hand side. She could. There she goes.
There it is.
Yeah.
And drop into the stack. Love it. Pretty. And she is going to be out. What is that? A 57? Amazing. Good job, Larva.
That's exactly what she wanted. Good early level, and there's a triple right there in the middle of her board. Can't miss that one, and she did not. Larva sitting pretty right now with 19 viruses left and level 5. Sportsy, meanwhile, just needs 3 reds to get himself out of this level 4
Oh,
and gonna
oh,
do
I thought he
it.
was going to get it
Oh,
there. Come on. Where's the pattern? There it is. 117. So, yeah, 20 seconds.
I thought we had ourselves a sub 115 out of that one, and that's a good time to be getting out. Just didn't happen for him. The pills just not showing up.
Yeah, and just a reminder that I think we're about 20 or 11 seconds apart. So when we're comparing the progress here, keep that in mind that Sportsy is on a late start.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Later start, I should say.
Yep. And Larva going to be out of this one as soon as she gets this pill to drop to 11. So averaging about 1:05 for each of the first 2 levels. That's really good pace.
Yeah. Yeah.
She may be looking for those hot times.
Oh yeah. We had one of those earlier, a top 5.
Absolutely. Oh, this is not the board you do it with, though. That's a lot of not yellow on the top there.
Yeah. Gonna make good work of it. Get some yellow access here.
Right, meanwhile, Sportsy getting a good set of plays here on this level 6. Is going to get the L clear, and that's going to cause a little bit of garbage, but he takes care of it right there with the tuck, and then another tuck with another double yellow. Really heads up play from Sportsy there to be as clean as he can be with these setups, and I wonder if he's looking for a horizontal. Oh wow,
that was
big
a pretty
tuck
move.
there.
That was pretty. Yeah, he really made use of the yellows when he was getting them, and what seemingly had very little access, he used them all so well. And he's got this red
He's got
block
this lead
with
down to
blue.
5.
Yeah. Take a little drop there, but he's going to get this red blue. 5 viruses to Larva's 4, but hers are all set up to. Oh no! I don't know if that's what she meant to do. Maybe she could do the underclear. Oh no! Looks like I could read it on her face that she was trying to tuck that, didn't get it done. That's all right. Double yellow and clear it.
It's 405. Sportsy is out first by about 13 seconds, and he is pretty solidly in this lead. Really picked up some time in that level 6. Now he just has to hold on to it and force another decider. The question is, can he pull it off? Can he keep his nerves and do so? Larva
Composure.
gonna do her best to make sure that doesn't happen, and she is only down by a couple of viruses plus the timer difference, as you keep mentioning.
Yes. This is going to be a close one, and yes, focus, composure will play the difference. Okay, yeah, setting up this L. Very nice play from Sportsy. What do we have? 19 to 14, 18 to 14. Larva is pushing hard.
Look at that column 1 for Sportsy. That has been the kiss of death for players in the past. You gotta hope that it's not something like that, but that can be a real killer depending on the pills that show up.
Yeah, Boy, how do you approach that? You would know better. He's just going to drill it. He could do the blue horizontally, depending on what pills he gets, which he's telegraphing now. Well, maybe changing his mind. Woo,
Ooh,
nice
good tuck
tuck
there.
again.
All right, this could be close there, partner.
Oh, man. No fooling. Oh, and Sportsy is just getting good pills.
All right.
Just
if there's a
needing
yellow
one more
coming,
yellow. Larva could join it with a double red.
that's a 550 and a 604 for Larva. Sportsy's going to take that one. And we are
right.
going to go to a decider.
Feeding the crows. Good job. Very nice match to both. Those are some good
And
times.
yeah, that was a tough 6 for Larva and just an incredible 6 for Sportsy. That really was what
Does
made
that
the
say-
decision there.
Does that say 550?
That's what I'm seeing.
Well, that might be a PB in a tournament. I don't know. It might not, but it's at least very close.
I can check that very quickly here. And for its Sportsy, yes, that is a 3-second PB.
All
So,
right.
you know what they say about
Congrats.
PB strats. All right.
Right. I
Crows are
think,
fed. Let's do this.
yeah. I think we've got 2 readies, so we'll just wait for the count in 3, 2, 1. Pills. Okay.
Not
Larva's
an
got
easy first pill for either player.
Yeah, right. Larva's board has pretty good diversity, a lot of space. Sportsy's is kind of stacked up, and he's got that yellow region in the bottom left here, and he's getting all reds to clear out, and not a lot of yellow yet.
Yeah, in fact, he's out of use for red for the moment. It's a tough place to be in. And yeah, I think he is going to try to do something with that red over in column 4.
Yeah, he's just not getting much yellow, so he's having to make best use of what he's getting, and he's really doing a really good job of it.
All right. Yeah, it's not drop time if it leads to a combo. Doesn't count.
I like that philosophy.
It's a very versus level philosophy. I bet you love it. All right. And Larva out at a 111. Sportsy not going to be far behind, but does need a couple more blues, a couple more yellows to get out of this level. And had to make the 50-50. It was yellow.
Saw the next pill and went that way. All right, only 7 virus difference. That's all right.
All right, really interesting plays.
Yeah, Sportsy's not had any garbage to speak of yet. Good drop there. Larva is only 6 up, but really looking tidied up over here. She's got a good plan for a blue horizontal, and then that'll free up everything for a red horizontal, and then maybe a yellow horizontal.
Yeah, Sportsy had a misdrop there in his columns 4 and 5. He wanted to slide that piece over just a little bit. Didn't end up making more misdrops, which is a win in and of itself most of the time.
Yeah.
So, he's just holding on to this one. And it is Larva, though, holding on to the lead as well, as she is up by 5 viruses, but a really, really smart play there from Sportsy. Keeps him in this game. Larva, though, just proven to be quite a bit faster here in this level number 5.
Sportsy brought that down, cost him a little time. I thought maybe he would build off of that red stack and try to go underneath on that yellow for his last virus, but he decided to bring it down And so he is still waiting for some yellow here. Oh, he's going to do that now, it looks like. Or just saving some drop time when he clears it. And then he'll be looking at 2 horizontal yellows. Yep, there's one. And there's the second. All right. This is okay, we're still on bottle 6.
Look at how fast Larva has just torn through this bottle. She's down to 7 viruses now.
Did
Make that 5.
Did Betty loan her flamethrower?
I don't know, but she certainly destroyed it. This is an insane 6. I
Yeah.
glanced over after watching Sportsy trying to get the finish on his 5, and she was already 3/4 of the way down the bottle and is out now. 404.
Whew, blazing.
That's insane.
Sporty's got 14 to finish this bottle 6 for him.
Larva not to be tempted by the quad in the middle of her board. I don't blame her. That would have been a terrible decision to wait for. But these doubles, exactly what she needs. She is getting everything for this pharmacy.
I had a slight cat interruption and dropped a speaker on my back. Oh gosh.
Okay.
No, I'm fine.
I hope Elvis has left the building.
He's left the room. That's enough.
Yeah, it's just not as much fun to say that way. All right. We are closing in on the end of this one. Sportsy really making good plays here, but Larva has just torn through this last couple of levels. T clear there. That's just classic.
Yeah, she's got her setups. She knows exactly how she's going to take this out. And okay, Sportsy is out 521.
Larva, I think, with a tiny misdrop there earlier, but gets herself out of trouble and yeah, she's getting all these double pills when she doesn't need them.
Just the perfect color choices here. Huh. And 546 for Larva. Very nice show.
Yeah, GG's. That was the sort of thing you want to go out on.
Yeah.
You know, she was really that last level block was tough.
If you're gonna feed the crows, give them a show, right?
Yeah, this one was a real redemption there. Pulled her out and
kissing her husband.
Yeah. All right, Sportsy just finishing this level block out. He's only got 10 viruses left, but we are.
Yeah, very great. That'll finish our round 1, correct? So we're gonna have
Yes, indeed.
a couple of semis and then a finals, right?
That sounds like the plan. So stick around here on the DRMC. We'll have our semifinals coming up next.
Thanks, everyone.
Welcome back to the DRMC semi-final action about to get underway as our first semi-final in a new level block of 6 through 9. The return of our first seed in T. Pullman and the return of our fourth seed in William in Texas. My name is Prey and I am joined by John Dat Flindo once again. How you doing?
Yeah, did good. It's also the return of Flindo and Prey here. Words are hard, folks. But yeah, we've got T. Pullman here. We've got William in Texas, and yeah, this is a matchup that heavily favors T. Pullman, but we've seen William make some great improvements. He already took down LC earlier today. And I actually would not be surprised to see him take a crown off of T. Pullman here.
I would love that to happen. I will not lie. I really would love that to happen. Yeah, new level block here and 6 through 9, which includes the curse of level 8. So we'll see how that goes as both players are ready in 3, 2, 1. Pills for our first game in this best of 3. Wow, look at that board from William, Texas already.
I really like this board actually, and he's seeing it pretty much the way that I saw it, going for those couple huge horizontals there. He does leave himself with what will end up being a tiny little bit of garbage. Oh, unless he gets these blues. Never mind. Just ignore everything I'm saying and watch the great play.
What garbage? There's no garbage here. He's making quick work of that, but Pullman does have the virus lead early on in this first level. But yellows, yes, they are a thing, just not apparently on Pullman's board.
Yeah, William in Texas now has no blues to deal with. So any blue that he gets is going to be strategically thrown away or maybe built up to decrease some drop time. He's got a nice horizontal there on the left side of his board. Now maybe signaling that he's going to take another horizontal with that red in his column 1. But it is T. Pullman here with a little bit of a lead and the timer advantage as well. We've got about a 6-second difference on our timer, so keep that in mind as we move forward here. But T. Pullman just waiting for 2 more blues, using that red-yellow to deplete the drop time. He's out at that par time of a 1:30.
And William in Texas still on this, is getting everything that he doesn't need. We've seen this time and time again, and it's happening at the worst possible time for William in Texas. He's going to take the horizontal there. He's going to need one more. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, man. And William actually had a way to make some stacks to where he could have taken both of those at the same time.
He's laughing about it, though.
I mean, sometimes that's just what you got to do.
Yeah.
Believe me, I know. Sometimes it's all you can do in this game is just laugh at the terrible RNG. And look at this now for William in Texas, really hoping for a blue-yellow, blocking that off, though, with the red-yellow. But speaking of red-yellow, T. Pullman's needing a lot of red himself.
Yeah, no, he absolutely is. Not really great access to the rest of the yellows on his board, so kind of wanting the red and the blues. Meanwhile, over on the side of William in Texas, a little bit of not burying per se, but garbage buildup is beginning to happen here.
Yeah, I mean, he's really not getting blues until right there, and that
there we go.
Absolutely perfect. That's going to help him clean this up quite a bit, and then followed by another double blue, and it's starting to look a little bit better here for William in Texas. But T. Pullman in Germany is just waiting to clear out this red, and then he'll have that blue horizontal set up. There it is. He's out at a 326.
Yeah, he is burning through boards right now, and he's into the curse of level 8. If you don't know what the curse of level 8 is, good, keep it that way. But he is working through that stack. 8 viruses left for William in Texas. Had the opportunity to drill down there with that blue yellow. Decided against it.
Taking
Sorry,
these
I looked at
undercuts.
chat.
Just waiting for one more red. There it is, out at a 411 for William in Texas. It is a half a level advantage now at the 411 mark for T. Pullman. And looking at Williams' board, gosh, this is a lot of blue and red that he's going to have to work through. I hope he likes fruit because he's going to need a lot of berries here.
I knew it was coming as well. I don't know why. I don't know what I didn't expect it there. He is going to have to excavate down towards these yellows and is getting there just now. So he is there with a little bit of a better color diversity on his board. Meanwhile, over on T. Pullman's board, he's coming to the end of this level 8 and is working quite nicely in his favor as well. The prioritization is there, only needing one yellow is going to get it. 502 out of 8 into the final level of the block. And look at that board.
Yeah, T. Pullman actually could have been out a pill or two earlier because he had the red yellow, which he used to clear out the red, but had a double red in his next box. So could have used the red yellow to clear out the yellow first and then cleared out the reds, but still gets out first of his level 8. And I think a little bit of an overtook or maybe a late decision.
It still kind
there.
of worked.
But yeah, it still leaves him with no garbage. But the head tilt that I got from him made me wonder if that wasn't exactly where he had planned on putting that the first go.
Double red for Pullman here would be quite nice. I had a feeling that red yellow originally was meant to go in a different location, but unfortunately didn't pan out the way he wanted. Really kind of a double red for him here would be really, really nice, but it will cause a little bit of garbage on column 8. If he was to get it. William in Texas still in this level 8, only 3 viruses left, only needing 2 red pill halves is going to get them. 627 out of 8 into 9, and there is, oh god, a big chase down here.
Yeah, but that was actually some really nice horizontal work there from William in Texas. To build down at the end of his level and clear out the blue horizontally. There's really good board vision. You love to see that, especially from our up-and-coming players like William in Texas. He's just putting together a heck of a fight here. But as T. Pullman now just needing to clear out these blues and this blue-red perfect for him. He just needs one more red. There it is, out at a 703 for T. Pullman. He takes game 1.
Yeah, in quite convincing fashion as well, taking this first game away from William in Texas. And I was looking at the sort of stats on paper before we got into this game, and stats were the on paper stats were quite heavily favoring towards T. Pullman, but you never know, RNG might have something to say about it, and in this case he was just like, yeah, Pullman might take this quite handedly.
Yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this out. I'm not sure off the top of my head how much 6-9 experience he has in tournament play, so I can't fault him for wanting to finish this out.
No, absolutely not. It's always nice to get time on record here, and I like his end game here. His end game is really, really nice. Only need some blues. And we'll get there. Oh, love that, limiting the drop time and prioritization there. He'll be out 826 for him, which actually is a PB.
There you go.
For him, it is a 24-second PB. for William in Texas there. So hey, that's something to keep a hold of.
Indeed, it is. But he had a 4-7 PB in his practice earlier, so he's got to be feeling good about that.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna get reset and go on to game 2 of a possible 3.
I
Have it
was
ready
actually
for
wondering
William.
that myself. Pullman's had a haircut.
Oh yeah.
Gone are the luscious locks. But if there's one thing that stayed, it was that stash.
I'm glad you said that because I knew there was something different about him, but I couldn't place it. Here we go. We have our readies and our 3, 2, 1 pills. Pills.
And away we go. And not much of yellow access to speak of for William in Texas off of the rip on his board. Pullman has lots of gaps on his starter board in this 6-9. So Flindo, which board would you prefer here out of these two? Both of which are kind of.
Well, I mean, if I had to choose, I'd pick Pullman's, but if it were me, I'd be resetting both of them.
Yeah, I'd be resetting both of them as well, honestly.
I'd be like, yeah, no. I like what Pullman's doing with this board. He's putting together a really nice show for us. Gotta think he's gonna set up eventually for the horizontal. There at the bottom, there it is. You love to see that. Probably gonna see a drill down here, and that's exactly what we see. T Pullman just making all of the moves that he's got to do to get through this level 6, and it's actually as gross as it looked. He's on a pretty hot pace here.
Yeah, he's made fantastic work of a board which had no right to be as bad as it was. If we're being completely honest, he only needs 3 blues. He gets 1. He gets 2. He gets 3. He's out at 1:16. Time is a construct, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
He's
I
on to his
didn't,
level 7.
I didn't know you were a time traveler there, Prey. A whole 4 minutes into the future.
Damn, the gig's up. William in Texas only requiring 3, and he'll be out of that. Love the priority there with that double red. He's out at just under 5. God, I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. Oh no.
Also, while Prey
What's
travels
time?
back in time 4 minutes, what is this board for William in Texas?
I know this is not looking great.
I don't understand game. I really don't. But I like the way he's prioritizing going down for the horizontal blue setups down at the bottom of the board, and it's just you don't very often see a board where you start off with columns 7 and 8 completely empty. But and as I say that, I peek over and I see a really nice tuck L from T Pullman.
Oh, and an L clear there for William in Texas. They're clearing a lot of garbage and bringing it down into places that it works better. But that 1 blue virus, not great access to. So he will need to bring that into play himself. And the doc is not being kind here at all.
No, he is not. T Pullman now just needing 1 more red. He's going to go ahead and take the drill down. There's no point in waiting for a double red. He's out at a 307. Is he going to get this fat? Oh, he had the fat log and he didn't see it or didn't go for it. I'm sad.
Oh no. He had the opportunity, didn't take it, but I actually think in this case might have been better for him not to take it, considering the sort of position of his board and the way it's structured as well. I mean, no real access to yellow now, so he needs to open up drastically, and opens up quite nicely. He's making good work of that. William in Texas is down to 5 viruses left. I mean, a red yellow would be really nice to the bottom of the bottle.
Yep, and he sees
Didn't.
it and he's going for it. There we go. There's the horizontal into the
I
vertical drop.
like that, but the problem he faces now is he's a little bit buried, but he opens it up very nicely. They're only needing one more, and about 3 hours 14 minutes in, he is through on level 7 into level 8.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
When
no,
in
T
doubt, go
Pullman,
for it.
right? I would really, this would be a ridiculous play, but I'd love, oh, and he's doing it. He stacks the blue yellow on top. And once he clears out this blue in column 6, we're gonna get
This is gonna
him.
be brilliant.
Let's go. Right as I start to talk about it, he sets it up. Oh, I'm so happy. That makes up for the
See,
missed
I
chat log
saw it.
earlier.
I saw it and I was just like, oh, if he goes for that, it would be incredible. And he did. And it was such a nice play as well. He's out of 8 at 5 minutes into this level 9. And William in Texas really needs to put the foot to the floor if he wants to catch up here. Pullman's got momentum on his side.
Yeah, it's William in Texas has got to have some yellow help. There's just no way around that. His entire top line is yellow. I'm like, yellow game, where's the yellow? Come on.
There it is. I knew that was coming. There's just 7 viruses left in this level 8, whilst Pullman is bringing this down. He's got 24 viruses left for him. A good horizontal there. Kind of leaves a little bit of garbage there on his side of things, and yeah, it's a little bit more garbage as well. Entirely sure what Pullman's going for here, but well, garbage clear. There it is. As 6 minutes and 2 seconds, William Texas is out into this level 9 himself.
Yeah, a minute and 21 viruses separating these players, and T Pullman needing a lot of red. If I mean, I don't want to jinx him or anything, but you know, if he does get a little bit of a red drought, then that could give William a chance. Fortunately, oh boy. Okay, there we go. There's some reds.
You're trying so hard not to jinx him.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that L clear as well from William in Texas in the middle of his board. However, leaves a little bit of a void there for him. He's on 25. Pullman is on 6. He's pretty much free and clear on the rest of his viruses. Now, does he go for a fat log? Oh my god, he might actually get it as well. No, he didn't go for it.
He didn't do it.
But he will be out at 7 minutes and 2 seconds. Pullman is out. Timer has already eclipsed it on William in Texas side. So that means Pullman goes through to the final in silver in June 2026. Maybe 1 year ago, he won it. He's looking for the double a year later.
Yeah, but we have one more match to find out who he's going to be playing. That is going to be either William in Texas or it's going to be Larva 12. I almost said Larva 619.
It's going to be no. Whoa. We've got a mix up. It's either going to be Marky Mark.
All right,
or
Mark. Yeah, there's too many SMB3 rando people here. I said the wrong one. Marky Mark or Larva. I mean, Marky Mark's in Texas too. So there's that.
I mean, fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough.
All right, hang tight. We got Betty and Ook on the call for that game. Stay tuned. This is the DRMC.
Welcome back to the DRMC. You've got Ook and Betty bringing you home the rest of the way with starting with this second semifinal match between Larva 12 and Marky Mark. Betty, we didn't see Marky Mark in the first round. His opponent did have to drop. So, what do you think about how this match is going to shape up?
Yeah, well, we did see Larva play, and she was doing some fantastic work to get here into the semifinals. But Marky Mark is coming in maybe cold. I mean, doing some practice beforehand, but we'll see how that actually shapes up, how they take on this 6 to 9 level bracket.
Yeah, Marky Mark had a PB this month, one of 3 players in our silver bracket to do so. So also this is, I believe, his first competitive 6 to 9,
Oh,
as
fun!
his other round twos were true round twos and not semifinals. So those have also been 4 to 7s. So welcome to the torture chamber that we like to call this level block. To Marky Mark, like William, also one of our Mario 3 speedrunners, specifically randomizer speedrunners. So, yeah, blame Flindo for that influx of people.
Blame Flindo
And
for
that's,
influx. Okay, noted.
yeah, well, I mean, when in doubt, blame Flindo, right?
Well, I am going to blame both of these two players for a fantastic match. I am sure I can already see the future. This will be a good one to call because I'm in the booth with you, Ook. Magic seems to happen when we get to do comms together.
Always the case. We get to have the fun. We get the best matches. So it's our
Yep.
2 seed on one side, our 6 seed on the other, and we have readies from both players.
And we are just waiting for that countdown, and there it is. The good DRMC bot counting us down with 3, 2, 1, and pills.
All
Right,
right,
Larva starting
Marvin.
about 3 seconds ahead, but we'll go based on the time that shows. But go ahead, Ook.
I was just gonna say, she was getting not great pills to start off her last match, but this one came up a little bit more clutch for her than the last one. So glad to see that for her. She did have to dig down to find it, but good early plays there as she is. Oh, she would love to take these reds horizontally with that drop, but
Wow.
instead is just going to get a huge cascade clear.
And both of them don't have a lot of viruses, if at all, in their 7 and 8. So that is allowing them to do these dig plays as you're seeing them do, where they're pushing down, trying to minimize that drop time while setting up some stuff on the lower end of their board. So good use of making some work on the shape of the board that was given. I like this play here from Marky Mark, clearing some pills and continuing to break it down. Larva just a little bit further in her level 6 now, just needing a few more yellows and some red to get out.
Yeah, Mark looking to get rid of this funky bunch of reds over on the left-hand side. And if you got that reference, it's probably time to take your medicine for the night. But yeah, Larva is out, and Mark just needing again some red and yellow to finish this level block out, or this level out, not the level block. That would be insane. As yeah, it just needs 2 more reds now, or yellows, the other color.
Next, we learn numbers, but no, definitely doing some great work. I love that little play from Larva to bring down her board. She is just trying to work through this to take as little drop time, or if she is taking drop time, make it a huge clear, and she's doing just that.
Yeah, Larva holding on to about an 11 virus lead, even with the 3 second timer disadvantage. As Mark getting some good plays, though. You love to see it when
Mhm.
in the early part of the level, they're not running into a whole bunch of garbage and forced garbage.
Oh, I like that little tuck by Marky Mark, allowing this play to happen with the drill clear and making great work seeing the things he needs to do to retain those pill halves. I always say game is won and lost with, halves of the pill, and he's making very efficient work on his board. But that said, Larva is still retaining that 9 virus lead at this point. So still, oh, I love that T clear. Let's go. That was fantastic.
Yeah, Larva does love her T clears. All right, Mark gonna be able to, yeah, get this tuck. There it goes. So
Is he gonna see it?
oh, speaking of T clears,
Oh,
nope, not gonna go there. He might get this one though, so that'll work. Gets the L. And oh, a red blue, perfect for clearing this out. Larva gonna get out of 331. Mark has a chance to get caught up. It's only gonna be a 336, so only about 5 seconds difference between these two, and Larva with a really blue heavy top line on this board, not what she wants to see.
yeah, that is really going to be a rough time for Larva, but she is getting the blue she need, and that wonderful T setup that she had to clear some of those blues at the top is now giving her a little bit more color diversity that she definitely needs. But on Marky Mark's side, it's kind of a similar situation with a lot of the yellows that they had, but they do have access to every color with that blue in the first row or column there, and just making great work breaking it down.
Yeah, love seeing those internal doubles. Those are harder to see than the ones that are just straight up and down. So good play there. And
I think
oh,
that was maybe a macro screen there that sped up all the pills. Oh, that's rough to see.
Marky Mark not going to give up though. Going to go right back into this level
Good.
8 and try to get a time out of this, but that is going to put him well behind. But I mean, there was a quad of blues there in the middle that he, so you can't complain about that. Larva though, gonna just keep sailing on here. She is in a good spot here. Of course, 6 minutes in our main bracket is our kind of gold standard. Larva is, as I said in her last match, a pretty regular competitor in that main bracket, but she's going to be getting herself a pretty good time here as she is now into her level 9.
Yeah, and we're just seeing Marky Mark get back in this 8 and did fantastic work in the time that they've been in it, but that reset that had to happen did take a lot of the wind out of the run. But we'll see what he can do with this, and um, you know. But Larva's continuing to work on her 6, now a little bit stymied with color, needing a lot of yellow help, and getting some blues instead. So we'll see how she maneuvers around that and trying to limit the trash that gets set up.
Really clever play there from Marky Mark as he had a I don't even remember what it was. It was really looked really cool. And you know me, I'm like you, Betty. I like it when the plays look really cool. So,
We'll see.
kudos on finding something that made me go, ooh.
We love those. There was a play Marky Mark could have done to take the yellows kind of horizontal, and it's those type of looks that come with the practice and looking at the board like that. Now he's kind of having to build up. When he had all those blues for horizontal clear, he had to build up vertically. So that is taking a little bit more time for Marky Mark, but he is going to get into level 9, I believe, either with this color. At a 704, but Larva's already way into her level 9 here.
Yeah, but don't say yellow too loud around Larva right now, as that is the color that is causing her the most pain. It has been a real slog over on Larva's side as she has been fighting what was a huge, massive yellow on that left side. Has gotten it out of the way. She had a miss drop in there as well. it was a tough place to play. But looks like Larva is going to be able to find her way out of this one. Question
This will be
is
kind of
just how
hard though,
quickly.
because now she has to dig to clear into. I like what she just did. Seeing that the red could be taken horizontally does get that exact thing to clear the yellows out of the 757, and so she is taking that first crown. But Marky Mark, if I'm him, I'll be charging right back and saying that one could have been a lot closer. I was doing good until technical difficulties for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is not a win that makes you feel good if you're Larva. Just, I mean, you take every win you can get, but that the speed that Marky Mark was going at, that could have been very dangerous if he hadn't
Mhm.
had that glitch. So we're gonna see if he will finish this up, or if he's gonna see that it is over.
But has a pretty clean board while we're watching Marky Mark kind of finish this up. Very clean, and making the good plays and seeing what he needs to clear his board down. So um, looking forward to seeing what he'll do with this next crown.
Absolutely. As yeah, a little bit of a shaky bit there, but I don't mind the commitment to not letting the seed beat you. Uh, I mean, in this case, it was his system that beat him, but regardless,
Just
he
needing
is
two
going
more
to be
reds.
he's going to be out now to 934, and there is nowhere to go but up from that. Especially with his skill level, I mean, he will absolutely torch the next one by comparison.
And by up we mean down in the time. So
Yes, yes, yes.
all right, we already have a ready from Larva. And then we'll have a reset, getting back to that level 6 in the start screen. Both players playing on highs and off, so um, the same speed at that. And we have our countdown again. 3, 2, 1, pills.
Hey, Larva going immediately for some complex setups,
Yep,
as she wants. Yep, that exactly that.
beautiful.
Yeah, on Marky Mark's side, not the best pills to start him off. Yeah, he just the blues that he's getting, he doesn't really have a lot of use for. So he's just kind of using it as strategic garbage where he can, but for the most part, just trying to get it out of the way so he can get to these reds.
Yeah, and needing some reds to help with that because, getting a lot of blues and yellows, but the reds need to come in order to break into the board, and they're beautiful tea to clear out some of those reds, but still needing a lot more is Marky Mark, and maybe a little bit of a misflip there for him. But Larva now, oh wow, I look over and she had a beautiful clear on her side, and just continuing to tear away at these viruses. Probably going to take this yellow, yep, vertically, to allow the blues to be taken horizontally. So she saw that and made a quick change of her plans there. Now just needing this red to drop down into the yellow and clear and get into her level 7 at a 129.
Yeah, and Mark this isn't a great level uh, for him. This has been a really tough seed just so far on this 6. That and I
Look
mean,
at
it's
this.
still he's not that far out of the par time. It's just it's all reds and it's tough.
Mm-hmm. And now taking taking those reds separately does mean more reds are needed for his board. So it's those clears where you make them because that's what you see in the moment, but those might not be as efficient as you like. And when you're already needing a ton of red elsewhere on the board, it's kind of hard with that. But still making good work. Now down to just needing 2 more reds on Marky Mark's side, but now Larva, wow, this is so clean. There's not trash to speak of, everything in the right place, doing some great work. A little bit of a head shake there, not liking where that red landed.
Yeah, but she did end up with a lightning log there, and that erases a whole lot of woes.
I see what she's doing too. She's going to retain that little red half, where it could have been a issue, but using it to make this nice drop clear and have a platform for this horizontal red. So fantastic work on Larva's side, but now needing a lot of yellow help to break or to finish this level out.
Meanwhile, Marky Mark only 10 viruses behind, but it's a better board. And, compared to that 6, almost anything would be a better board, but he is finding good plays here, and you got to think, yeah, he's looking for this. Not looking for the horizontal yet, but Larva is now into her level 8, and yeah, it's looking good from where she stands.
Yeah, and trying to clear out a lot of those reds that were on the top of her board and doing so in a way that just allowed her to break in and get different color diversity. So maintaining that really well, drop clear into some everything in its right place on Larva's side. But Marky Mark, again, it's the story of needing a ton of red, and come on, game, we need to provide it to him. Oh wow, let's see. I saw what they were probably going for with the horizontal blue to retain that red in column 8. They are still going to go for that blue horizontal, but now I would probably prioritize getting the reds on top, but does not do that. But it does not matter. Out at a 436-ish and into level 8, but behind by about 25 viruses right now.
Yeah, meanwhile, Larva, she had built up this column 7. Okay, she gets the double red now, so it's all kind of taken
Wow.
care of. She spent a lot of time working on that side of her board, and it just the prioritization, the timing didn't come up, and it looked like she could have been there for a hot minute.
Hmm.
Looks like she can underclear now on this blue, which will save her a whole lot of trouble. Um, and does a little bit more than that, and is out at a 527 into her level 9.
Yeah, I will say that there was a little bit of luck that came into play for Larva, because I saw what you were seeing with the, kind of the breakdown of column 8, where it could have taken a lot longer if the pills didn't come the way she was needing them in the order she was needing them. But right here, I'm looking back on Marky Mark's. Trying to break down this board, mostly going vertical. There's not a lot of combo potential as far as I can see, and now having a little bit of trash building up in their column 4.
Yeah, this is another tough board for Mark, and you got to think a double red would be just golden for him
Mm.
to kind of get him back into this. But
Oh,
this is going to work out. There's the double red. That's going to get him into a good spot. But that is a lot of garbage. That's a versus looking board. If ever I've seen one.
there were a few horizontal capabilities that he could do to break in to it, but again, just needing the right pills in order to go anywhere with this is on Marky Mark's side. And while we're looking at him, Larva is blasting away at this level 9. She now only has 6 viruses remaining, and if Marky Mark doesn't get the blue he needs in the time frame, we could be seeing a lap here.
Yeah, it's tough for him, but there it is. As Larva is out at a 7-11, and she is going to take the level, and she is going to be facing off in our finals against T. Pullman. That is going to be coming up right after our break. But GG's to both players, as they both did a really good job with this.
Absolutely. So Larva moving on, and Marky Mark coming back hopefully next month to try it again. But we hope you stick around to after this break, because we will have our finals of the silver bracket right after this. This is the DRMC. All right, welcome back, everyone. We are here with the finals of the Silver June 2026 bracket here, and joining me again is none other than Ook. Welcome back, Ook.
Hey. So we got everything kind of going to chalk. Got our 1 seed and our 2 seed, and it's going to be a good match.
Yeah, I for one am looking forward to this. Larva has won our silver bracket in the past, and I did not have the notes in front of me, but you are our resident librarian. So has T. Pullman gotten that same distinction?
Yeah, I would tell you, but the website's being updated as we speak, so I
Ah,
don't have that information either. Oh, there we go. All right, so uh, I do not see any reference to these two playing against each other, but they are both multi-time champions of this level block or this bracket. So I think we are about to see ourselves a really good run. I said multi-time. Pullman has won it once. Larva's won it 4 times. So,
mhm.
yep, we're looking for some good races.
And so we're trying to see Pullman break into the multi-time champion and Larva trying to continue her legacy of getting her 5th championship. So we have our readies in chat and our countdown. You want to do the honors?
It is 3. It's 2. It's 1. And it's pills.
And for this finals, we are playing level bracket 8 through 11. So we jumped from 6 to 9 to 8 to 11 for this finals. And so that just means a little bit more pills and a little bit more, action that we get to call for you.
Absolutely. So, like you said, the 8 to 11 block, it's something both players have played, as we said, because they've both won this tournament before, but it's not one you practice
Mm-mm.
every time unless you're just planning on making the finals. So a lot of times our players are coming in cold, and I don't know about you, but sometimes for me that's actually when I play my best an unfamiliar level block.
Yeah, because you're not like overthinking it. You kind of are just going with the flow, and these players' flow is really really good. That's why they're here, you know. So I definitely feel that same way, Ook, and hopefully these players do as well as they are just trying to bring down their board. Pullman now working through a pretty floaty board. But I love this setup for him, breaking that down into that yellow horizontal platform. Now just needing to get these blues out of the way so he can start some more work underneath.
Yes, indeed. Now, Larva, with that tuck, is getting yourself into a good position that another yellow red after this one would be just perfect for her. But there it is. She is going to get a nice big clear there. And
Oh, I
wow,
like that.
just wow. These are really good boards, or really good
Yeah,
pills for this board.
and Pullman doing a really interesting thing, trying to uh he saw that he could clear within or between the two reds that he had, so he kind of left those for later and then started just building some trash on the column because he knew he could tuck under eventually once those reds were cleared. So wonderful play by Pullman, seeing that efficiency that could be had. Both of these players breaking into this 9, and it is about a 4 virus difference between it, with Pullman just having a slight lead here.
Yes, indeed. Although, as you see, it's about a 20-second timer disparity
Mm,
these two are working with. So I believe Larva got out just slightly earlier out of the last level. So this could come down to the absolute wire, and that's something we'll just have to keep an eye on as we are continuing on here.
look at this play by Larva. A nice drop clear into her horizontal, breaking down her board. Um, but yeah, noting the timer difference, that's probably. Oh, I don't see what. Oh, I see. He meant to put that the opposite way. I was seeing a head shake from Pullman, and I was trying to figure out what the issue was. But look at, there's no issue with that clear right there. Pullman making a nice drop clear on his side.
Yeah, he's just got to figure out how to keep this tower from becoming a major issue. As we probably going to get a salute in the chat on that one. But it is 8 to 12 again with Pullman having
Oh.
about a 20-second timer difference. But okay, good play there from Pullman. I thought he was going to be trying for a horizontal. He's going to get it here as soon as he gets the right blue. But I like the way everything is set up on his board, and he is going to be out at a 357. But again, Larva with an extra 20 seconds to play with. She is going to be out first at a 347, so about a 10-second lead into level 10.
Yeah, I really I've been watching T Pullman trying to break in there. There has been a little bit of trash from the clears that he's been making, but clearing that up now with that pill that he just got, and Larva now needing a lot of yellow help. We see her breaking it down with a little bit of drop time associated, but getting a clear board really does help with the quick plays that we know she can do.
Yeah. I yeah. This- I can see some interesting options, and I'm curious. Yeah, she's not gonna wait out for the double yellow, but she's gonna get it anyway. There it is.
I love it. Gosh, those clean plays, like if you wait for it and it actually comes, there's no better feeling in the world than having a pill that you're looking for and the doc actually provides. So, fantastic work on Larva's side and taking the lead and that time differential. She is taking a commanding one at that.
Yeah, Betty with the Field of Dreams mentality, build it and the pills will come.
Zero
But
sparkle stats, right?
yeah, well, I mean, she can get away with it. The rest of us really can't. As there we go. Larva gets that drop in to get rid of some of her garbage, but overall, there's a lot of garbage on this board as Pullman back in the lead. But again, it's going to be a question of how is the timing gonna
Oh, but look what
be
Larva's doing
here.
right here.
Good grief.
Wow. Yes. But Larva did have to kind of not sell out, but she is having to wait for the pills to show up that she needs because she needs them in an exact order with the way it all kind of went out. I like that clear she took um, you know, instead of clearing the reds, she went for that red in column 8 to give herself access to the yellow. So that was great play on Larva's side and allowed her to get into her level 11 a little bit quicker.
It is about a 6-second lead for Pullman coming out of that one. As, like you said, Larva having a little bit of trouble in that end game. But that has translated about 11 viruses at this point. Again, though, we're looking at boards with a timer differential. So that's going to make a difference depending on who comes out on top here.
Yeah, just both boards looking similar, both boards needing a lot of blue help. But on Pullman's side, oh, that wonderful cross clear with the yellows, but still needing a ton of blue help is Pullman. But, speaking of blue help, Larva also needs the same. These two, I think it will be decided on who gets that blue the quickest.
Yeah, that's a lot of blue. And it looks like more on Larva's side, but you can see that it's only about a couple of viruses difference now, as she probably has the lead here. It's hard to say. Pullman gonna get that fat log out of the way. Now he's looking for some red. Isn't gonna take it. Very interesting play here. It's gonna be a question of who's gonna get what they need first.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this clear by Pullman. Okay, it did take away one of the yellows that he was like kind of retaining. But oh, let's see if he puts it straight down. He could have put that straight down to where the blue would have actually cleared the yellow. Now Larva just looking for one more red to get out. And is she going to get it? There it is, out at 804, and Pullman right there, still waiting on the ton of blues that he needed for his board. And now we're just waiting for a few more blues for him to finish up, but that first crown will go to Larva.
Yeah, that was a double red blitz at the worst possible moment for Pullman there. But close levels, these two back and forth. That's what we like to see, and we're going to see it for at least one more run, possibly two. It really depends.
Actually, she didn't get an 830. She got something different. You got an 830. Sorry, Pullman, not to give you misinformation. Our judges do a great job of recording everything on the website, so you'll be able to see that after this. And for all of you out there who are thinking, I could do this, I could even maybe do this better or worse, whichever, and want to join us, we do have a Discord. We would love to have you. So just a quick plug of that. And please join us. There's the link in chat, and this could be you next year or next month.
All right, both players about to get readied up, and Pullman wishing Larva slightly less luck for the next run.
All right, so hopefully we'll get Larva set back up to the start of her level 8. There we go. And we have both of our readies. And there's the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Pills. Larva hoping to finish this one out, getting her second crown, and Pullman hoping to bring this to a decider.
I like this first pill for Pullman. He had some options, and that's always nice. Larva got a double yellow, had 2 yellows that she had zero. They were set up horizontally, and she had 0 chance of taking out with the double. So the doctor just teasing her a little bit, unfortunately. But it is a 2 virus lead for Pullman early on in this level 8. We're going to see if he can retain that, or if Larva is going to find her way right back into that lead.
Yeah, I really liked Larva's board, and I still do. There's a lot of clumps of colors, and with those clumps normally means taking out a lot of viruses all at once. And so she is continuing her descent onto this level 8, but right now they're virtually tied. So both of them having different boards, but similar times here, and breaking it down and virtually neck and neck.
Yeah, you got to think Pullman's looking horizontally for this yellow in column 4, but it is going to take a little bit of build to get there. Okay, that's the build. He's done. But that column 8, I've said it in other levels, that a stacked up 1 or 8 can be a death knell for a run. So Pullman luckily getting the pill halves that he needs. If he gets a double red here, he's going to be in really good spot. 2 yellow reds will work. 157 for Larva, 156 for Pullman. They are practically tied coming out of the first level as they get started on this level 9.
And what Larva's really hoping right now is to get some form of blue that she can drop right in there. She decides just to kind of take it out, quit thinking about it, and doing great work of just, moving past it, because the double blue is, while some people say it's the least likely to show up, it never shows up when you want it to. So we know that. And so just moving on. Oh, a little bit of you know, a tuck that went a little bit too far on Larva's side. So that is going to be something she has to clean up. And that is giving T. Pullman the opportunity here to pull a little bit further away.
Yeah, he's had a really good board so far. He wants it. He wants a red blue to get him moving out of this. He may have he's gonna commit. Okay. That is a decision. That is a decision.
I think I would make the same one, but I mean, yes, that's so hard. A double, okay, very good to keep trying to maintain
It
that.
is.
He gets what he needed or was waiting for, and continuing to break down on his board. But yeah, that was something I don't know if I would have continued to have the patience. So good on Pullman to stick to what he was waiting for.
Luckily for him, he had a lot of setups already, so he's down to just 3 viruses. Of course, they're all blue, but there's 2 of them out of the way. Larva is also sitting on 3 viruses, and she keeps getting the blues that Pullman needs. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
No!
Oh, it's a top out for Pullman. Oh
Right at the
no!
last one. And with our top outs, they do have to reset and go right back into the level. And you hope to see those top outs a lot earlier than that in the level, because that means all of the progress he made has to be repeated. Wow, that is heartbreaking. Uh, but, you know, continuing on is the mark of a champion there. And that is what T. Pullman is doing to just keep at it.
Yeah, this is going to be very difficult to come back from, but very little is impossible in this game. We have seen all the crazy things happen. You and I have commentated most of those
Mhm.
crazy things, so this is why they don't put us on commentary more often together, is because the weird things do tend to happen. So if everything holds, folks, you're gonna want to keep watching because something insane is probably still waiting in the wings.
Speaking of insane, Pullman's still pulling out some amazing clears. You know, trying to get back into this. Like, that's fantastic work. I've been enjoying it, and these very efficient clears at that, you know. So this is something he's not taking it as a defeatist stance. He is trying to get back into this and charging back, or at least attempting to do so.
Yeah, I mean, it's a stereotype, but it's a good one. This is German efficiency at its finest. Pullman just working every pill to the maximum advantage.
Beautiful. Yeah, and right there with that red, he is out of 9 at a 549. But man, that was really good. I think that second level 9 was even better than the first. So keep up that aggression. But now Larva with that blue out at a 605, she is into her last level and just needs to maintain what she's been doing so far.
She had a gorgeous play towards the end of that level too, to just kind of clear out most of what she had left. Gonna drop a T there. That is just classic Larva play, but Pullman trying his best, but the pill's just not cooperating right now, as he is just trying his best to get back to where he wants to be. Oh, and the pill's not showing up for him, but he is going to get that clearance out of the way. And wow, just a good drop there. As it is now 30 on Larva's 11 versus
Oh, look at this.
27 on Pullman's. And yes,
Larva just having a fat log in order to break down her board a little bit quicker, and seeing that she can get these blues horizontally in the middle of her board, and having, oh gosh, she's building it up even further. She has this time, so she's showing exactly what can do, the foresight she has in this game. Getting the T clear into a drop clear into a drop double is Larva. Fantastic.
yep, did not break the game. Always important.
Wait, who does that?
I have no idea. Not me. I play medium.
Oh,
Uh,
that is true.
all right. So Pullman with some double reds. He's got an option here.
And Pullman
He's
just
not thinking fat log though.
yeah, at this point he's just trying not to get lapped with this double yellow though from Larva. He does get lapped and she does take that second crown, but that top out was the deciding factor as he charged back trying to get back in this. So congratulations to Larva becoming our Silver June champion, and to T Pullman for putting on a great show and showing us what resilience can do with a game that sometimes isn't in your favor. So
Absolutely. So GG's to both players. That was a great, great round. So don't forget, we've got our Philadelphia tournament coming up. That is tomorrow.
Mhm.
Tomorrow. And, you know, a whole lot more Dr. Mario left to be played this year. Hope you will be joining us for at least part of it. But for all of our commentators, for Betty, Gridley, John Depp, Flindo, Archer Lewis, Prey, did I miss anybody? Just me. As well as our restreamer the Dave and all the players here. Thank you for watching. And until next time, take your vitamins.